Hello, fellow travelers. So, today we are going to help you on how to stay focused. So, I'm going to give you tips for two categories, the working category as well as the student categories. So, let us start with three tips for the working category. Tip number one, never skip your breakfast. Food is what keeps you going, so never skip your food, especially breakfast, as you will feel slouchy. What we need is an energetic morning to start with. Tip number two, do not multitask. If you're a person who has to handle different tasks for a day, never multitask. Always prioritize your work and stay focused on one at a time. Tip number three, maintain a correct posture. Posture is always an important factor as improper working position can cause health issues like neck and back pain. And never forget to take rest and drink water in between the tasks. Now coming to the tips for students. Tip number one, even when it is exam time and you're super stressed out, do follow a proper diet. We have already done a video on what to eat and what not to eat in our channel. We will put the link in the description box. Tip number two, always have a clarity of goals. Macro goals or long term ones, and the micro goals, the one which you have to finish in a day. Tip number three, try to create yourself a positive environment or choose one. Stay in touch with the people who motivate you or radiate positivity. Tip number four, always start with positive affirmations. Say out loud or write it where you can see it easily. Tip number five, when you have a really packed timetable, you might feel that you are not able to follow it and stress out. So instead, try making a to do list. Prioritize the task you want to do and always keep the task you are supposed to finish early first. Never write a lengthy list. You know your capacity better than anyone, so make the list accordingly. Tip number five, never worry about pending works. As you have already made a priority list, you can always write the penned up work in a separate list and finish it on a day where you have less number of engagements. Example, a Sunday. Tip number 6, try the Pomodoro technique. All of us from dental school do follow it to study, and the technique is pretty effective. The link to the detailed video about the Pomodoro technique is below in the description box. So, the journal entry for the day is try to write a to do list from today onwards. And the challenge of the day is try to use the Pomodoro technique if you are a student, at least one schedule of it. And the second challenge is to start your day with a positive affirmation. Thank you.